Hi everyone, this is Steve Hailstone, and it has been a while since I have taken a moving podcast here. Someplace where I'm actually on the move. Today is Friday, February 3rd. It's a little before 1 p.m. and I am at Lake Noxy. I haven't been on these trails for too long. Deer season is finally over. And I understand it's safe here to go even during hunting season, but I didn't. So I'm just on a hike today. A little bit of arthritis in the foot, but it's not keeping me from moving. Anyway, just enjoying a cool day. High today, 31, a little breeze. I thought being out in the woods might shield me from the wind. And so we're just doing that. Let's see. Updates here. Nothing really to report other than what I've reported previously. The lake is nice. It's not still by any means because of the breeze. It is not green around here so much, though there are some evergreens. I noticed where I parked, there were lots of trees that had blue stripes on them. I think that usually when stripes are painted on trees, that means those trees are not, they're targeted for taking down, I think. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, so since it's been the first time in a long time since I've been out, I'm wearing my heart monitor just to see what my rate is in a good hike. So, starting here off on the lowest part of the trail where the horses ride. Then I'll work my way up to the upper part of the trail later. So anyway, just checking here at the beginning of my walk. Okay, Steve, back here with you. Trying a little bit of jogging at times. So since I have a heart rate monitor, I can see what I'm doing in real time. And it really doesn't take much to get the heart rate up to the maximum aerobic function. So somebody suggested a 15 run 30 walk interval. That just might be about what it will take for now. And it is run like shuffle. Barely a shuffle. Anyway, it's good to be out here. The foot feels alright, and I went for a walk last night. And I was sure to do some things to relieve the tension. So one of the things that I noticed is tension up my shin, pulling on that same area at the top of my foot. So between the lower shin and the top of the foot, it feels pretty tight, or feels bruised or something. So making sure I get some attention there. Anyway, I will continue on doing my little intervals. What I'm doing is not really monitoring it. I'm let's see, what am I doing? I am jogging until my heart rate goes up to 116, 17, 18, and then walk until it gets back down into the 90s. So we'll just keep doing that. So it's so cold. It's cold enough where I'm not going to be doing a full podcast while I'm out here. Let's just take some breaks to let you know how things are going. So anyway, let's see, Carlos I saw is running in England right now. So visiting the brothers before he heads down to Spain. Alright, well I'm on a downhill, so I may as well run on this. Talk to you later. Steve here at the, I guess at the furthest end of where I'm going today. From here I go up, and there's a sign here that says Trail Improvements Paid For and Work Performed by the Friends of Noxy State Park. So, I see there's more stone here than I remember. Well, maybe not, or maybe they've just, laid some stone here. I'm not sure exactly what, but maybe we'll see it as we go along. Alright, I'm on the uphill at the far end of the first section of trail. So I know speaking takes more of your breath, but anyway, we will slowly work on getting this all back. Wearing a thick wool coat, not running gear, more just to walk in the woods. Like I said earlier, it's not very green. And the ground has a lot of frozen mud. But it's not all frozen, so I haven't gotten completely dunked yet. And I'm wearing my old junky shoes. So expendable. I think one thing I should try is taking out the inserts. I think the padding gives me a little extra insulation these days, so your feet aren't so cold. So in my foot, I had that shot for the neuroma, and I see the doctor, I think the 13th. I don't know how long it takes to determine the effectiveness of a cortisone shot. But I can still feel a little weirdness in the toes. Not the bruising that I felt. Oh my goodness. That bruising was really something for a while. So I'll just keep walking because I'm going uphill. Heart rate says 111 or 112 at this pace. So I'm not power walking by any means. It is a nice day though. Nice to not have rain. Now we probably could use some. We don't have any real rain in the forecast. Maybe midweek next week. But temperatures will be in the 40s. So we have yet to have a true snow event here. Not even 2 inches. And it's February. So the one positive on that I'll say is, so this Sunday is a church vote on the 2017 budget. And we're probably underspending on snow removal, which is fine with me. The last few months of 2016 was just figuring out finances. Things just got out of whack a little bit. So took a while to get things sorted out so you can plan. I mean, if you don't know what you did the previous year, here's a branch I have to duck under to pass. There's a little worn out path where the water runs, but it's it looks a little wet. So trying to avoid that. Hey Norman. So, little side note to Norman here, if he has time to listen. I know he's been listening to other things, and I appreciate that. I may message him on Facebook, but the Garmin, every time I plugged it in, said 100% charged. And so I haven't had it plugged in for a while to see if I could actually see that it would give me a different rating. And so it only ever responded when I had it plugged in. So before I came out here, I don't know, maybe it's been 2 or 3 weeks since I touched it, and I plugged it in, and first it said charging 100%, complete 100%. And then, not sure exactly what I did, but just fiddling with it, suddenly said 0% charging. So we'll see if that changes. Another tree that's blocking the path. Yeah, so whoever's maintaining will have some chainsaw work. Not really passable with a horse. That's crunchy mud down there. Cindy, I see that you have been walking up at the, well, I don't know that's for sure, walking up at the rail trail. I thought I had seen your maps at one point, but now I think it's a Runkeeper or Map My Run. When I click on your route to say good job, or give you a like, I guess the privacy settings are such that it doesn't actually display where it is that you were walking or riding your bike. But I'm assuming this time of year it's likely the rail trail up in Coopersburg. Our sons are getting their wedding planning going. So our daughter will be in 2 weddings this summer. Alright, finally on some sort of flat, so I'm going to take a pause here and try a little jogging down the path. I just crossed the creek. I know once it gets to be towards springtime, I remember last year, all the rocks I can see exposed right now will be covered with water. But since the ground is a little hard from the temperature, though we really haven't had a lot of cold temperatures to speak of. Just little shots of them, but nothing that's really plunged us to cold lows. At least our December wasn't like last year where we were seeing 70 degree weather right before Christmas. That really threw some things off. For example, the cherry trees blossoms came out too soon, and then the cold weather hit them, and then those crops were shut down for the year. Seem to remember seeing crocuses come up in November last year. So we're generally colder, but we haven't really seen cold snaps, along with the absence of snow. Well, I hope I am not making too much noise. I know the last time I recorded through my earbuds, Carlos said that it rubbed against my jacket too much and it was really noisy. So I hope I've been trying to hold the cord out while I walk and talk for that reason. Also a reason why I'm not trying to run and talk at the same time. Alright, well, so you can hear how I'm doing a little bit. So this is Steve on a cool, seasonable February 3rd. By the way, watched a little bit of Groundhog Day yesterday. One of the channels had a Groundhog Day marathon. So I guess they just repeated it all day long. AMC, I think. Kind of feels like watching It's a Wonderful Life for Christmas. You need to watch Groundhog Day for Groundhog Day. I know I have some muddy spots coming up, and we'll see if how those look today. Might come back out here again tomorrow morning. See how I'm doing. Anyway, hope you all take care. Enjoy your miles. Thanks for tuning in. This is Steve at Noxy State Park.